Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam, and today is a brand new forgotten Spider-Man rogue. This rogue today is Vulture number 2, Blackie Drago. Yes, I've talked all about him in my complete history of Vulture video, but making a more condensed video for this guy was asked for, so let's get into it. His first appearance was in The Amazing Spider-Man issue 48, and he was also in the next issue, 49. In the story, he gets the secret of the Vulture's wings from Adrian Toomes, who was on his deathbed apparently, and he knows that Blackie's the only guy who can use the Vulture's wings to stop Spider-Man. Vulture goes around terrorizing the city by committing robberies and holding people at gunpoint until Spider-Man, who is sick with a cold, comes to confront him. Yeah, Blackie Drago originally was not going to go after Spider-Man like Adrian Toomes wanted him to, but anyway, when the fight happens, Spider-Man is so dizzy and dazed that the Vulture beats him and leaves him for death on a cold, snowy rooftop. In issue 49, Kraven the Hunter, hunts him and they end up in a fight. Vulture 2 loses because Spider-Man gets in the middle, and specifically he gets hit with one of Kraven's new weapons, which is these eye beams that paralyze people if they get hit with them. And that's how he lost in his first appearance. He returned in issue 63, fighting the original Vulture. The original Vulture is actually alive, and he's back in disguise. He did not die in issue 48, and he plans to get revenge on Blackie Drago for betraying him. He steals Drago's wings from a museum and flies into jail to help Blackie escape. Why? To destroy him in a one-on-one Vulture v Vulture showdown. And long story short, Adrian just blasts Drago out of the sky. Now, Blackie Drago Vulture was actually the first media Spider-Man villain Vulture ever. He was the Vulture they went with for the 1967 show, not Adrian Toomes, based off of his helmet and age. In his first episode, he was controlling vultures and other birds to help him commit robberies and fight Spider-Man, but he lost. And in the other one, he was just his own typical robbing self. In fact, there was one time he tried to steal a missile, and then I think it was season 2, episode 23 or something, where they combined those two episodes to make a new one. It was a really weird moment for the show when they did that. And then there was the Marvel Holiday Special issue 1, but it was just a cameo. I love Christmas, so I just wanted to point this out. His last story was for Spider-Man Blue issues 4 and 5. This is Blackie Drago's origin exactly, except here Adrian tells him while having a stroke in the jail lunchroom. And when Peter is sick, he stops the fight between Vulture 1 and Vulture 2, instead of it being between Sergei Kravenov and Blackie Drago. Now, Blackie Drago is the Vulture they went with for the Ultimate Universe. His wings were made for him by the Tinkerer, and he's after the head of Roxxon in his story. He's also in the Death of Spider-Man arc as a member of the Sinister Six. And that is Vulture 2. The more I think about him, the more I think he's a good second Vulture. Adrian Toomes will always be number 1 to me, but Blackie makes things a bit more unpredictable when it comes to the question of when he will appear next. And his helmet is pretty nifty, so thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.